this out. I was doing my annual medical training. Every year as physicians we have to do what's called continuing medical education. And one of the topics I was talking about was hot topics in primary care. And what they stated as part of their education for physicians was this particular paragraph, which I find to be highly, highly offensive, not to me, but I mean to people out there that I think don't necessarily fall into this category. They're saying that the only way that you can sustain any kind of weight loss is if you are somehow enormously privileged, you're ultra wealthy or have access to special treatments and protocols, and that lifestyle is not something that most people can do because it's so hard, and instead you should just take drugs. Take the drugs that we sell, right? And this medical education is underwritten and paid for largely by the pharmaceutical companies. It belies the fact that there are billions and billions and billions of people throughout the world that are not suffering with obesity, right? It's not an issue of access to privilege or access to certain drugs. Anyway, tired of this nonsense. What do you guys think?
So what I think is that you should be very careful if you have cancer or if you have chronic autoimmune insomnia, if you're told you have fatal insomnia, if you have any chronic condition that you don't like, you go to a doctor for help with this chronic condition because you want that person who knows more than you to tell you the best thing you can do. They're being trained to not tell you what to do. They're being trained to give you drugs because they're being trained to believe that you are retarded, that you are just incapable of figuring it out. This is the basis of the medical system, is that you're stupid and effectively you're just a dumb slave, and they should just give you whatever chemicals they want because real treatments that actually work aren't for you. They're for the privileged.